So by now, surely you're aware of what Obamacare is. No, you're not? You mean you're like 50% of my clients at least who have had Obamacare for years, but you still don't understand? I'm going to peel it back for you right here. Like I tell my clients, get Obamacare for what it is, not what you want it to be. Obamacare is not a health insurance plan. It is a subsidy program. And what do I mean by that? The insurance company is the insurance company. The government's the government. Okay? The insurance company is the one who sets the price for your area and your age. The government basically has guidelines that it's given to the insurance company saying, hey, insurance company, you must have these 10 essential health benefits to be eligible to potentially get some of the federal funding that's going to offset the premium load for your client. So what does that mean? All right, this is kind of confusing. Obamacare was set up to make your life easier as a consumer, but in all reality, it's made it more challenging. And the reason is because now the government being in your life is not only factoring in your health situation. Well, I should say, let me back up. The government isn't factoring in any health condition at all in your life. They just mandated that Obamacare policies can't factor in health conditions going on in your life, meaning it's guaranteed issue. So what that means though is the insurance company has priced these policies to factor in the cost of somebody being unhealthy, somebody being a diabetic already, somebody needing cancer treatment, surgery. They have to take you on. That is the good news. But the government has now also told you, hey, citizen, if you want to tap into these policies and not pay the full price and a full expensive price of what it costs to do this, you have to go through and check all the boxes in this application on healthcare.gov. And that's where we're going to factor in and make sure that you actually qualify for these plans that we're referring to. And what I mean by qualifying, you have to not be offered insurance through your employer. If your employer offers you insurance at work, which means there's a group plan, and in order for them to have a group plan, they have to pay a portion of your premium. Once they're paying a portion of your premium, you likely are disqualified from any government Obamacare subsidy. So that means you're going to pay full retail price for this plan over here. Now, after we figured out that you're A, a citizen and you qualify, and B, your employer does not provide a group plan for you, that leads you to the next step. That next step is what's your income for your household? What's your modified adjusted gross income? That's a loaded statement, right? Long story short, let me make this easy. It's basically whoever's on your tax return in your household. Okay, you're supposed to factor in everybody, but it says reconciled based off of your tax return. And by the way, you must file a joint tax return with you and your spouse. And if your children are working over a certain threshold, you're going to need to factor in their income as well and provide that income on your tax return. And if you don't, and the government finds out, well, then you potentially are going to owe some money back to the government. So let's get back to the subsidy question. So the government, who's willing to pay a portion of your premium to the insurance company over here on your behalf, because the government says, hey, John Q. citizen, you can only spend a certain percentage on the cost of healthcare insurance. And that means that the government is going to pay on your behalf to the insurance company a portion, which is going to leave you a balance, which now you have to pay. If you do not pay that balance, your plan will go away. The good news is you do have a 90-day window if you go through the Obamacare system, versus if you go off the system and you miss your payment in 30 days, they can disqualify you. They can kick you out. It's a big deal. So there's a lot of confusion about Obamacare, but remember this, Obamacare is not, I repeat, is not an insurance plan. Obamacare is a subsidy program to help offset the cost of insurance. There are many more bells and whistles that are included in this Obamacare terminology that I'm not getting to on this video because it'd be too long. But on the next video, we're going to talk about what are called what I refer to as phase 2 within Obamacare, which is cost sharing reductions. That's a whole nother beautiful piece of the Obamacare law. And you know what? But before I finish this, don't let me forget, please like, subscribe, follow, call us for an appointment. Let's do a review. If you don't want to deal with understanding all this, I get it. If I were you, I would push the button. Let's set an appointment and I will educate you so you don't have to remember all this stuff.